Today, Kevin and I are going to give you our likes and dislikes for the month of June. So, if it was in this video, I say it every month. We either really loved it or we really hated it. So we only had two things that we hated. One was from Maria in Germany, the Pringles passport. These were the New York style cheeseburger flavor. I wrote on the back, I hated. Funky flavor, kind of earthy, strong, off-putting.
Yeah, that's not what cheeseburgers taste like over here.
No, and I don't want anybody to think that in Germany that this is what an American cheeseburger. Of course, it says very specifically New York style cheeseburger. I can honestly say, never been to New York, never had a New York style cheeseburger. When I order off the menu, it's usually just called an American cheeseburger. It's just regular, or we get barbecue or one with bacon or something. I've not seen a New York cheeseburger on a menu around here, at least.
No. But it looks like a pretty straightforward.
Yes, it looks like it is a beef patty with cheese and a pickle and tomato. That is not what this tasted like. It was bad.
It was pretty bad.
Okay, so then this was the favorite day. This flavor is called mini donut, and I wrote very strong cinnamon and very artificial flavor.
Yeah, it was really artificial.
Yes, it was terrible. I wouldn't get these. If you're gonna go for, this is one of their lower calorie ones, I would just go for Halo Top or Nick's.
Nick's is the best.
One of the, Enlightened has some. There's some really low calorie ones that are delicious though. I would not get that at all. So those were the only two that we hated. So now.
Do we do some of them?
Sure.
I got a lot of like small things. Mentioning favorite day, these are the Monster cookie dough snacks, and these are the little balls.
So we went from favorite day we hate to favorite day that we love.
These are soft cookie dough bites. They're not hard. They're soft. As a matter of fact, it says do not bake on the back of them, but it's just cookie dough. It's really good, and I like the flavor of all the stuff inside of it too.
So
it's really good.
Okay, I have, this is, we've never bought Challenge butter before, and they sell it, I think, everywhere we shop. But we always buy the same thing. I mean, it took years. We used to buy, Blue Bonnet sticks for years and years and years, and then all of a sudden we switched to Land O'Lakes. Now I've bought Land O'Lakes for years. But these, there were two dessert ones, and there was the everything, and then I think the other one was like buffalo.
Something like that.
Yeah, and the everything was absolutely delicious.
Very good.
I loved it. It had actually, it was like chunky pieces, so that when you put it on the bread, you got those chunks in it. And it had a terrific garlic flavor.
It'd make a good garlic bread, go with something.
Absolutely wonderful.
Like pasta or something like that. You can put it on a bagel too, which is, I think I said that at the time too. These are the Wisps. They're cheese, crisp, and nuts. This is a tangy ranch. This is a mix. So this one's the cheese and pecans and cashews. And the ranch flavor was the best one. We tried a couple of them, but that was just had to be the best one.
And Wisps, we have found them all to be a really good brand.
Yeah, if you like those baked cheese snacks, then there's those, and there's another one that's pretty good. But this one's
anybody
really
can eat them, but especially if you're doing keto and you're looking for a snack.
Like cheese.
Yeah, that's a good brand to go for.
It is very
and don't get that moon cheese. Don't even bother with it.
The moon cheese has got a weird texture.
No, just get the Wisps. Okay, the Cotton Blues Cheesecake Company. We tried 4 of these. We found them at a family-owned grocery store in Lexington called Critchfield Meats. But Cotton Blues actually saw our review, and they sent us a free cheesecake of our choice. And I said, oh, I would love the original. That was our favorite one. And they only do like 4 flavors as far as I can tell. They do like a blueberry swirl, strawberry swirl, caramel, and I think the original, I think that's it. Really terrific frozen cheesecake.
Yeah, it was excellent.
Much better than like the Cheesecake Factory at home that they sell at the store. This is much better.
Yeah, they sent it to us, and you pick it up, and it's like It's as heavy as a brick.
It's heavy, yes. It was really heavy.
Hey, so this one is, I loved all of these, honestly, but this was just the favorite of the favorite. This is the Nightingale ice cream sandwiches. We love the banana pudding one. It's in a wrapper.
There's another one, too.
And the key lime pie. Sorry, there's two. I think I like the banana pudding, you like the key lime pie, or vice versa. They were both. It doesn't matter. Everything they had was good, honestly.
Yeah.
There wasn't a thing that I wouldn't eat from them, honestly, because they were just so, so good.
You remember where we found them?
Fresh Market.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they were at the Fresh Market, and they were in the freezer section, and they've got the little bitty ones too of a couple of the flavors. They're smaller portions, so you don't have to eat this huge sandwich. You can eat a smaller bite, and I'm sure they're just as good.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just enough though to get you started, and
I know,
you'd be like,
wish for
"Why did
more."
I buy this? Why didn't I just buy the full size?" Because
But
it's
they're not low in
wonderful.
calorie though.
No, but it's fantastic.
They are excellent.
You eat one of these ice cream sandwiches, and you'll never want to eat another kind again because they're so delicious.
They're so good, and not only is the ice cream really good, but the cookie or whatever they're putting on the outside, that's also good. So
Absolutely,
everything about it was good.
This is Hayden Valley Foods. So we tried like 6 things from them. These were the milk chocolate covered raisins, and these were the vanilla yogurt covered pretzels.
Those are good.
We found these at Rural King of all places, and very, very good quality. They're made in Columbus, Ohio. So that's probably why we saw them in Rural King. But now I have not seen this brand anywhere else, so I don't know where you would be able to find them. But if you ever come across them, very, very good quality.
Safe brand to buy.
Yes.
What do you think?
Whatever you want to try. Kevin has a lot of drinks over there.
I'll just do this one. This one is the Old Time Cotton Candy, and I don't remember where we got this from.
Did we buy
Didn't write it
that
down.
at Critchfield?
Maybe we may have, because we bought some drinks there.
I think we bought that at Critchfield Mix too.
It was excellent. It was the cotton candy specifically was really, really good. I mean, it was just tasted like you were drinking liquid cotton candy, literally.
Right.
It was excellent. Can we do another one?
Sure. Now, that one was sent to us from the company.
Right. This one's called a Monster Rehab, the watermelon flavor, and that was really, really good. Now, most of the monsters are pretty good, but
yes.
yeah, we've ran into a few that were like kind of syrupy, cough syrupy kind of flavored, but most of them are really good.
For that to make it in favorites, it was really nice. And do you want to do a couple more? Those two were in the same video.
Okay, this is the Mountain Dew Gold.
Baja Gold.
Baja Gold with a burst of natural and artificial pineapple flavor. And this one is the Baja Mango Gem, which is mango. These are both really good.
Those are.
And they're out now. You can get them in the store right now.
Those are ones that we said if they made those in diet, we would totally be drinking those all the time because they were really good. Now, they do not make those in diet.
Yeah, we've looked since then.
Yeah, they don't.
No, the only one they make in a diet is the Baja Blast, and you can't find it everywhere.
But after we did the review of the Baja Blast, we did end up finding it.
The regular one.
The regular one, yeah, because we had in the video with this one, we had the 0 sugar. That's all we saw. Well, that's because that was all that was up in the refrigerated section at Walmart. Well, where they put it, they had the regular and the 0 sugar was actually back at the drink out on an end cap. And I'm thinking, well, how many people are going to pick it up back here? Most people that are buying these bottles want to pick it up front where it's cold. They didn't have any up there. So anyway, but both of those are good. Okay, so this is the Wahlburgers Chef Paul's Wall Sauce. And this, we do not have a Wahlburgers in our area. There is one, I think it was somewhere in Ohio. I think it was like in Cincinnati or something like that. Of course, we would really have to want to go there to go all the way to Cincinnati just to eat at a restaurant, so that's not going to happen. But if they ever come to Lexington, or if we're ever vacationing in a spot, you know, like if they ever had one at like downtown Disney, or that's not what it's called, Disney Springs, if they ever had one there, that we would totally be willing to try it. We just don't have one right here in our area. But this wall sauce, really nice, creamy
This is good sauce.
And then I have another sauce I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is the new Primal, and they are out of Charleston, South Carolina. The new Primal Noble Made Garlic Parmesan Sauce. If you are looking for a salad dressing,
Or something to marinate your chicken in.
Oh my
baked
goodness.
Chicken could be good.
This is absolutely wonderful. Not only is it a terrific looking owl, I love the logo. It actually tastes really, really good.
Really strong garlic.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would have been really good on baked chicken.
Yes.
Sorry.
Well, I have these.
Clothes.
I have these.
You have bat wings. Okay,
they're like the jeans, the bell-bottom jeans, except it's a bell-bottom shirt.
These are both Graters. This one is the banana chocolate chip and the midnight snack. We both like both of these, honestly. I finished off the banana one, and it was excellent. And then Tammy picked at the midnight snack one.
I picked it.
And but they were excellent brands. So if you can get Graters overall is pretty good. So if you get Graters in your area, you should try them out. These were both really, really good choices.
Graters is one of my top, if I had to put like a top 5 list of brands, that would be ice cream companies. That definitely would go in that top 5.
Very, very good.
Yes, very, very good. You can't compare, well, I won't down anybody, but I'm just saying that they're in a category of their own. Okay, this was sent to us from the company. This is the Yum Mallow Baking Dino Brownie Mix. I really like this, and I got a lot of the same comment, and I agree with you. I just want you to know. These were messy because of the sprinkles, because they didn't include frosting in here. If you had had frosting, you could
even a thin layer.
Yeah, just a little bit that you could have put frosting on these, and then you could have put your sprinkles, and it would have stuck.
To them. Yeah.
But they have you, and some people said, or if you put the sprinkles in the mix.
In there, we thought about that too, but that's not what they said to do.
Right, and we always want, when we're doing a kit like this, we always want to follow their directions because we feel like they should know the product better than anybody.
That's how you would get it if you made it.
Yeah. And hopefully you're going to follow the directions. And so I agree with you all that it was just messy and really pointless to put these dry sprinkles on this after you've let this cool off for a few minutes. Then you add the sprinkles.
Yeah, it's definitely not sticky on top.
It just doesn't make any sense. However, all that being said, it still is a good mix.
Yeah,
it still has it's a really good brownie mix. And honestly, it reminds me a lot of the Ghirardelli. Mm-hmm. It really did. It reminded me, I don't know. I don't know Maybe because this is a whole thing. Yeah. But it did remind me a lot. My favorite brownie mix is the Ghirardelli brownie mix. That flavor reminded me a lot of this flavor. So if you like the Ghirardelli, then that would be one to try.
Right. I'll just do these two. One of them is it's the 7-Eleven, the sea salt caramel. It was excellent ice cream. Most of the 7-Eleven stuff has been.
Don't pass those up. If you have a Speedway, check your Speedway because 7-Eleven has bought Speedway, and like in our Speedways, we're starting to see more 7-Eleven items.
But there's only one in our town that actually has ice creams. Everybody else,
they don't have the ice cream. No, you're right.
We only have one that has a cooler for ice cream.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's fantastic. Any of them. Just pick whichever one you like. But that one was the best.
And this one is the
Mauna Loa
Macadamia Nut. This one's the sea salt and caramel. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say that other word. It's sea salt and caramel. That was probably our favorite one. This was a non-dairy ice cream. Non-dairy
frozen dessert.
Frozen dessert. There you go. But this was the best one. This was a really good flavor, and it didn't taste like macadamia nuts or anything like that. You would have never known it was macadamia nut. It was just excellent.
Okay, and then I have...
You got to roll through a few of yours now.
Yeah, I have the Red Lobster. This is a new honey butter biscuit mix. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't, honestly, for these mixes, it's all about the texture that you get and everything. These are just good biscuit mixes. Mm-hmm. I still prefer to get the frozen. If you can get the
frozen garlic ones.
The frozen garlic, the cheesy cheddar, mm-hmm. cheddar garlic. I would prefer those over these mixes, but if you can't get those, I would totally get one of these because they really are good, and the texture and everything.
And they're not hard to make either. You mix it up and you just slap spoonfuls on the pan.
They're not.
But the freezer ones are definitely easier.
Yes, much easier. Okay, and then Ruth and Kelly. We didn't actually review these from Ruth and Kelly. So what happened was Ruth and Kelly sent us some Twizzlers, and we reviewed those, but we didn't they sent us these too, but we didn't review these because we had reviewed these I think last summer when they came out. And when we reviewed them, they were in the full-size Twizzler sticks. But they sent us, these are the orange cream pop. They sent us 2 packages of these, and they're mini. They didn't last no time. They were absolutely terrific. So I don't even know what I said way back when we reviewed the full-size sticks. But I know they are so soft, and I love that center. They're very, very sweet. The bad thing is I will eat the whole bag all by myself. Literally all by myself, the entire bag.
And you liked it better than I did. I think they're okay, but you liked it better than me.
They are one of those things where you start eating them, and they're dangerous to have because there's no stopping you. Once you get that texture going and that flavor and that sweetness, I just want the whole bag. And I literally did go through one whole bag by myself. The other bag, Kevin had some, but I still had most of them myself. So, yeah, I wanted to acknowledge that. And then Hope sent us, this is the Michelle's Granola. She sent us, we did 2 different reviews of the Michelle's Granola. You can actually find this in Whole Foods and on Amazon. But she sent us some, like a mini, like a trial size packages, but then she sent us full size bags. So we enjoyed the original and the cinnamon raisin the best. But this is really good quality granola, whether you're putting it in your oatmeal or yogurt or just eating it out of the bag. Very, very good quality. Then from Maria, let me get back here. I've got a stack from Maria in Germany. So Maria sent us these salted caramel. I feel like we have a lot of salted caramel in this video this month.
It's a summer thing.
Salted caramel, the Werther's soft eclairs.
Very, very good.
Phenomenal. And then, I'll tell you a funny story about these. This is the Haribo cola and, were they cherry? Cherry. Cola and cherry. And then these were the berries. Well, what's so funny is about this is Maria sent us these, and they made our favorites. Well, then we went to Ashley's, and one of her students had given her a whole bag of these berries, and she didn't want them. So she said I could have them. So I got to eat a whole other bag of these. And they do sell these in World Market, but people have also told me that they sell them in the Dollar Tree as well. So that's awesome to know because they are absolutely phenomenal.
They're the ones that have the little beads on the outside.
Oh, I love them. Then this was a collection of the Niederegger. These are Happy Easter marzipan eggs. Our favorite was the cheesecake and vanilla toffee. I wrote it tasted like alcohol and marzipan. I had to write that on the back because we tried these earlier in the month, and I would have forgotten because it's been a little while. And then these were Lint. These are truffle cream and chocolate, and then vanilla truffles. And if you Lint chocolate, I mean, I shouldn't have to say anything else. If you've had Lint chocolate, wonderful.
Soft, smooth.
Yes, and then these are the Super Dickmans. These are lemon cheesecake. And Maria was so worried about the date on these. The date on these was perfectly fine. And
they were good.
They were big and they were absolutely delicious.
I'm thinking you like them better than I do, but
they had a wonderful lemon cheesecake flavor.
Yeah, they're good. I think you like it better than I do. I still thought they were good.
Right.
Okay, so I've got 2 more drinks. I've got a Fanta, which is the grape Fanta. Excellent grape soda. If you like grape soda, really good. You're safe to try it. And then I have the Sunkiss. This one is the cherry limeade. I don't really like cherry limeade much, but this one was really good.
That's one of those drinks that when Ashley was on a Sonic kick, going to Sonic
get cherry limeade off. And she bought the stuff to make her own at home for a while.
We did a video of it from years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead. We have 3 here you can hold up one.
Oh, okay.
These are all Fairlife brand ice cream. I have the dark cherry chunk, the caramel toffee crunch,
and mint chip.
Yeah, and these are all lactose-free.
Light ice cream.
Light ice creams.
Yeah, 30% less sugar.
They were all really good. Especially if they're dairy-free. I mean, lactose-free, they're very, very good.
If you haven't tried these, just because you're thinking, oh, I can have lactose, I don't have that issue, you still need to try this brand because they're that good. I mean, and why not just pick out something completely new? These are really, really good quality.
Excellent.
And then I have a Darryl Lee. This is a brand from Australia. We found this at World Market. It is the Caramel Craving Milk Chocolate. And you can see all the stuff that's in there.
Those are excellent.
And yes, and Darryl Lee's a good brand anyway. So a good brand from Australia. It's a good one to try. This was $5. I don't think that's bad because
a big bar,
it's huge and it's all the way from Australia. Yeah. So I don't think that's a bad
I think just the size alone is pretty good. So, I mean, an everyday person going to Walmart's never going to spend that much money on a candy bar. But if you're going to World Market, you wouldn't spend that much.
I wonder how much the candy bars are at Walmart. Like if you go down that candy aisle and they have those big...
They have the big ones that are probably about $3 or $4.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much. Yeah. I don't know how much they cost. This is the Bazzini Dark Chocolate Almond Butter Cups. I finished these. I thought they were absolutely delicious. And then those are one kind of cup. And then I love these as well. These are the skinny dipped cups.
They were good too.
They're individually wrapped and they're milk chocolate peanut butter. And I ended up eating every single one of these because I liked them so much. They're just terrific, and you feel like you're eating really good quality chocolate when you're eating these.
And the peanut butter was really good too.
Yes. Oh yeah, trust me. I would not recommend peanut butter like this if it wasn't good. Because I'm funny about that. And then this, believe it or not, was from Dollar Tree. This is the Landmark Confection. This is milk chocolate caramel filled. So we tried two in the same video. This is the one to get. And I don't know if it was $1.25 or not. But you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, $5 versus $1.25. And look, we've got caramel and milk chocolate and caramel and milk chocolate. So if that's only $1.25 for that, go for it because it's absolutely delicious.
It was good.
Okay.
You want me to do? I can do mine.
Okay.
This one is would you say Taiyo?
I think it was Taiyo.
Taiyo Gelato. This is the PB Caramel Crunch, peanut butter and caramel. You can't hardly see it.
It's made in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, it was just really, really good. Did we buy these at
the Fresh Market?
Yeah. They had a bunch of different flavors. I like gelato anyway. I like the textured gelato.
Soft.
So if you see this brand, go for it. I don't think you're going to go wrong with that one. That's for sure.
And it's a nice container that you can keep.
Yeah, you can put stuff in there. We have a whole cabinet full.
Yes, we do. I look like a hoarder.
People think, what the heck are they saving all these for?
I know. Well, I thought Ashley would use them for school or something, and she hasn't. So now it's like, okay, what am I going to do with all these? But I do have a lot. Trader Joe's soft baked snickerdoodles. These were a surprise because normally a snickerdoodle wouldn't be the cookie that I would go for, and I thought they were really good cookies, and they're soft, and they weren't overpowering. But absolutely, if they have them out year round, I don't know if they do or not, but it would be worth getting.
Yeah, they're very good.
And then the last thing I have for you are these Clerk Celebration. These are a Canadian brand, and I was thrilled to death to get them at Walmart. And these are, once again, caramel. Caramel has been a theme this month.
Did a lot of caramel.
Caramel truffle, and you can see that they have a terrific caramel layer in between that, like a shortbread cookie on the bottom, and then caramel, and then milk chocolate on top. Very, very good quality
good caramel
cookie.
The last thing I have is a Talentee. This one is the Bourbon Fudge Brownie, so it's kind of hard to read. Bourbon Fudge Brownie Gelato, and you can buy this. They sell Talentee all over the place. I don't remember we bought this exact one, but
I think Meyer.
Yeah, it was.
I'm wanting to say Meyer.
Meyer, their freezer section here lately, it's been pretty lacking, but they did have a few of these.
I think it was Meyer.
Yeah. So anyway, the Talentee overall is a pretty decent brand too.
Absolutely. So now, Kevin has a different YouTube channel. If this is the only YouTube channel you come to, click on, Kevin has one called Lunchtime Review. And 5 days a week, he has a video that comes out Monday through Friday. 4 of those days, he reviews something that's shelf stable or frozen, something like that.
Refrigerated, just something you would take to work.
Right, and then 1 day a week, he goes out and he'll review fast food or something like that.
On Thursdays.
On Thursdays, yes.
So I only have one this month. This is the Frontera, the carne asada burrito bowl.
Could you show it better?
Yeah, beef and 3 chili sauce, rice, beans, bell peppers, and pepper jack cheese.
Sorry, I didn't know if he was going to show it or...
Okay. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. The flavors were just so good, and it had those really good chili flavors, and it was smoky, and it wasn't too hot, but it had a little bit of spice to it.
It smelled wonderful.
It was very good, and the meat in there was very tender. The steak pieces almost like roast. They were so tender. It was excellent. And most of the Frontera brands we have really liked.
They had a Frontera. I talked about Disney Springs a while ago.
Yeah, they had a restaurant.
They had a restaurant, a Frontera. And
we didn't go to it, but they did have
one. No, we didn't go there, but they sure did. And it had that. It's the same thing because it had that same font and everything. Yeah. So I bet you they have some really good meals in that restaurant. Too bad we don't have one around here to where we can visit it around here. Because there's only. Usually when we go to Disney, we're only going to Disney Springs for 1 day, and there's not enough time to eat all the good stuff. So I'd like to go down there, and somebody recommended just going down there, and she said they stay in a hotel and they just go to Disney Springs and stuff. I could totally do that. I could totally see doing that.
Yeah, especially you could spend a day or 2 there, especially if you wanted to eat.
A couple days, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't spend a whole week there, but I could definitely do 2 full days.
Yeah, especially for swimming in the pool at the hotel and stuff.
Yeah.
During the hot times of the day.
Yeah, and then go out to eat at night.
Yeah. Make reservations. That's my biggest hint for
Gideon's Bakehouse, saying.
Make reservations at the restaurants, though, because they all get filled up for dinners.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, we found that out the hard way.
We got lucky the first night. We got the cheeseburgers.
Yeah, we did get lucky.
We got lucky that they weren't completely packed.
Because I thought, these restaurants, you look at them, they're huge. They're gigantic restaurants. And I thought, well, they're going to have plenty of room in there for us. No, they did not. For
you get 1,000 people. You get 1,000 people going to one location, all trying to eat at the same time. No, you're not going to. No. Find any places.
So I told you Kevin eats out 1 day a week. Those videos are posted on Thursdays. And I like to ask Kevin at the end of the month, what was his favorite or what was his least favorite. If he had a least favorite, he might have loved everything.
Sometimes I have a least favorite.
But it's always interesting to hear, would you go back and order it again or not? So the first thing he had, there were actually 5 Thursdays in the month of June. So Domino's, you had the Domino's Extravaganza Pizza, and you had Chocolate Lava Crunch Cakes, which I got to try too. But the Extravaganza Pizza had pepperoni, ham, Italian sausage, beef, onion, green pepper, mushrooms, and black olives is what you had. And then you had, we stayed with the pizza theme, and we had La Rosa's, or he had, not me, La Rosa's Pizzeria Original Deluxe Crustless Keto-Friendly Pizza Bowl. So they've come out with these. I'm sure they've had a lot of patrons going in saying, hey, I'm doing keto. I can't have all this crust. So basically, they just take the toppings.
Whatever they would have put on the pizza and just threw it in a bowl.
Throw it in a bowl. But, okay, so he had that. Then he had Sonny's Barbecue, Pitmaster Select Bowls. He had the Smokin' Brisket Barbecue Bowl, and those are new to Sonny's.
Yeah, I had the very first one they'd ever made.
Yes, that was cool because they had, their Fritos hadn't arrived yet, and they had to go to the store and buy the Fritos just so they could make Kevin's bowl up.
Yeah, well, or make anybody that had ordered its bowl up. They didn't have any.
But it was awesome that they did that because we've been at other places, and if they're out of it, they just will tell you they're out of it, and they won't go to the store and go get it.
We're out of shredded cheese. Guess who sells shredded cheese?
Yeah, right across.
GFS in Hamburg sells the great big huge bags of it.
Yeah, so no excuses. Okay, so then you had the Chick-fil-A. This was courtesy of Techno Squid. He gave Kevin the money to get the peach milkshake.
So I got other stuff.
He did, but he gave you enough money to this.
The whole meal, yeah, he paid for the whole thing.
He paid for almost all of it. Yeah, Kevin got the peach milkshake, the grilled chicken club, and then waffle potato chips, which are different than their fries. They're
waffle fried chips.
They come in a bag.
Yeah, they're fried potato chips, but they're waffle cut.
And then the video, spoiler alert, the one that's coming out today that you're going to see in just a little bit on Kevin's channel is the Jimmy John's. Kevin recommended my Kevin try the chicken Caesar wrap. And so that's what you're going to be seeing today.
So let me look at this. Domino's was really good. I mean, it was pizza. The chocolate lava crunch, it seemed like we both absolutely loved those. They were so good. I
enjoyed it. We both like the texture of it.
Yeah, they were just super good.
Yeah.
But the pizza was a good pizza. I mean, it wasn't anything special, but it wasn't anything bad either. It was just a really good pizza. The La Rosa's I would never get again. It wasn't that it was bad tasting. It's just they didn't heat it up enough. So the meats in there weren't really hot, and the vegetables like the peppers and onions weren't cooked at all. I mean, they were still crunchy. So for that reason alone, I wouldn't go get that one again. The Sonny's was really, really good. I love the Sonny's. The Chick-fil-A, haven't eaten grilled chicken very often. I don't think I've ever ordered a grilled chicken sandwich. It was really good. The potato chips were really good. And the peach milkshake was okay. I just really wish it had more flavor. It was kind of lacking in flavor. And the Jimmy John's, just a spoiler, it reminded me a lot of like a chicken salad. So if you like chicken salad, I think you would like it. So
I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, I was expecting a little bit more of that Caesar salad, kind of Caesar dressing kind of flavor, and it really didn't have a really strong Caesar flavor, but it tastes like chicken salad. But I love the crunch of the croutons in there and stuff. So I really didn't have anything that was horrible, but La Rosa's is the only one I would say you could skip if you wanted to.
Yeah. So that's it for June. It was a big month. So yeah, I feel like we went through a lot of stuff in June. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you missed any of these, I hope that this gave you some information you can use to where you could go back and catch some if you missed it. Thank you to every person who contributed to this. By you sending us food, that just helps us out. And Techno Squid giving Kevin the money to go to Chick-fil-A.
Or being a Patreon or a member of the channel.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
Yes, thank you very, very much. And we'll see you at the end of July.